not reflect those of Pinoy radio. 2018 is the year where we at MCBN move much faster, live much higher, and make the team much stronger. We are here to continuously reinvent, redefine, with fresh and bold ideas every time. We are your MCBN. Everything else is as good as new. Ika'y nakikinig sa himpilan ng lahing kayumanggi. PinoyRadio.com.
Today's best of Filipino music. All day, every day. PinoyRadio.com.
Ito po ang inyong palatuntunang Radyo Pilipino, ang Talakayan, ang tinig ng Pilipino sa Toronto na sumasa inyo tuwing Sabado alas 11:30 ng umaga hanggang alas 12:30 ng tanghali. Dito sa himpilan ng Pinoy Radio. Layunin ng programang ito na makapagbigay ng kasiyahan at makapagdulot ng kaalaman, hatid ng paliwanagan at pagbatikos sa mga issue at problemang dumarating sa ating pang-araw-araw na buhay dito sa Canada. Kapayapaan, katotohanan at kalutasan ng mga suliranin ang aming hangad na ibigay sa inyo. At ngayon, ikinagagalak ng Pinoy Radio na ihatid sa inyo ang Talakayan. Radyo Pilipino, ang Talakayan.
Nakikinig po kayo sa Talakayan, ang tinig ng Pilipino sa Toronto.
PinoyRadio.com. Welcome to Dr. V. Santiago and Associates Family Dentistry. Complete dental care, general and specialty dentistry with trusted team of doctors, surgeon, periodontists, and dental hygienists. Now with 2 locations to serve you in the Greater Toronto area. Main branch at Toronto office, Rosedale Medical Clinic, 600 Sherbourne Street, Suite 307, Toronto. And its new office and clinic at Mississauga Marketplace Plaza, 4555 Herentaria Street, Unit C11. To learn more about Dr. Santiago and the Family Dentistry Canada, visit them online with their new website, thefamilydentistry.ca. For a TLC way of treatment, call 416-967-9272 or 905-272-3455. Dr. V. Santiago and Associates Family Dentistry.
Kahit anong ginagawa ninyo, makinig muna sa masayang tropa ng Talakayan.
PinoyRadio.com.
Magandang umaga po mga kaibigan. Ako po si Jessica Brias na bumabati ng isang maulan na umaga, pero masaya pa rin po ako at kasama ko ang aking mga katuto rito sa Talakayan. Sa mga nakikinig sa amin sa kasalukuyan, ihanda na po ang balag gawin sa umagang ito. Huwag bibitiw, manatiling nakatutok sa Talakayan Radyo Pilipino.
At ako po naman si Nelson Galvez. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. At andito ho kami sa Vaughan, sa Toronto. Ang panahon ngayon, maganda, umuulan.
Ano naman po si Bobby Achacon. Nandito po tayo sa Talakayan ngayon. Nag-congratulate kay Nelson.
Bakit?
Nanood siya ng wedding ni Prince Harry sa kanya Meghan Markle.
Kaya napuyat.
And this is Tony Sanwan, your political commentator, saying good morning, good evening throughout the world. At bago po ako mag-kuan, ibig ko lang i-announce, if you don't mind, that the Toronto Catholic District School Board has approved in motion the June as the Filipino Heritage Month, as well as June 12 as the Filipino Heritage Day in all elementary and secondary schools in the Toronto Catholic Schools. At isa pong malaking milestone ito sa ating history rito sa Toronto. At isa pa po ay sabi nga nila ay may royal wedding. Tapos na yata ang wedding ngayon, ano? So ika nga sa Talakayan, binabatid po natin yung kinasal kaninang umaga. At yun po. Bakit? Royal subject ka na rin ba? Hindi ako royal subject. Binabati lang natin dahil ang mga Pilipino sabi nga nila maka-royal sila. Maka-royal. O orange. Okay. Kami po ay
masaya at isa pang kaibigan namin na si Karen Tan. Karen Binaday.
Nagpapasalamat po ang Talakayan sa aming mga kaibigan at katoto sa inyong pakikinig sa aming palatuntunan. Naway manatili ang inyong pagtitiwala at pagtaguyod. At nangangako po kami at pagbubutihin ang pagdulot ng kaalaman at kasiyahan.
Ayan, mayroon pang ano. Andyan na si Karen, magbabati si Karen. Good morning, Karen. Sandali, nagkakaroon ng technical difficulty. Okay.
Hello, Karen.
Are you there? We are here.
Narinig mo kami?
Hello.
Hello, Karen.
Tawagan mo ba?
Oo, nakapasok na eh.
Maaring yung init sa Manila na almost 40 degrees Celsius naapektan ng ating linya at alam mo naman.
Tepa muna, nandito na si Karen sa
okay.
Canada.
Balikan na natin.
We are trying to connect again.
At habang inaantayin natin, may news na dumarating dito sa ating studio na may isang malaking kilalang tao rito sa Toronto na wala na sa ating landas, wala na sa ating buwan.
Yung false news. Yung false news ba yan?
Hindi fake news ito. Of course, titingnan natin kung talagang fake news ito, true news. Yung kilala niyo yung Jeff Roscia?
Jeff Roscia, yes.
Nabalitaan ko sa Facebook na nawala na si Jeff Roscia. Si Jeff Roscia anak
ni
Melinda Roscia, isang pamusong entrepreneur at organizer ng mga fashion show especially for men. Okay? At nabalitaan natin through Facebook na nawala na siya sa ating buwan.
Nawala o wala lang sa eksena?
Ang sabi nila namatay.
Yun. Wala, di ko narinig namatay.
Kasi ang term sa Facebook, he passed away the other day. So,
baka duman lang sa kanya yun.
Kung totoo man yun, ay nakikiramay kami sa pamilya ng mga Roscia. Kung totoo po yun, dahil hindi pa natin ma-verify ng gusto. At hindi ko naman kaya lang narinig ko nga. So, it's still subject to verification and announcement in terms of what the family is shall we say is doing something about this sad news. Okay, at yun nga, royal wedding ngayon sa London, sa England. At ang ating ang kinasal kanina ay isang sabihin nating American actor na taga Canada. At siya ay nasa Canada dahil
Hello, Karen.
Tony, itong may tatanong nga pala ako sa iyo. Ano ang magiging status ngayon ni Harry at saka ni yung anak, sino yung panganay?
Si Prince William.
Williams. Paano kung i-declare nilang si Williams ang maging talaga? Maging hari?
Hello.
Ano ngayon mangyayari sa...
Ang ibig ko sabihin in terms of lineage...
Karen, narinig mo kami?
Yeah.
In terms of lineage, ang susunod doon, ang batas ngayon sa England ay tawag na si Prince William at yung mga anak niya bago ang mga anak ni Prince Harry o bago si Prince Harry. Okay?
So that means walang naging faction ang grupo.
Wala, determinado na yun na lahi ni Prince William ang susunod kay Prince Charles, at bago lahat makakuha yun, yung mga anak muna ni Prince William bago ang si Prince Harry at yung mga anak ni Prince Harry. So matagal yon.
Tagal pa yan.
It will take maybe 50 to 100 years.
Okay, pakinggan muna natin si Karen. Karen, kumusta ka na dyan?
Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat dyan.
Siyempre.
Good morning din. Good morning.
Good morning din sa'yo.
Morning. Congratulations sa ating royal couple, si Mitch Cabrias.
Yung isang royal couple nga pala, no?
Yung isa nating royal couple dito.
Hindi ako'y masa. Anong couple?
Yung tatay, masa daw eh.
Yun na nga eh.
Pero yung anak ko, royal.
Yung anak lang niyang royal.
So, Karen, what's up?
Iimbitahin ko lang ang ating mga tagapakinig sa iba-ibang event ng Philippine Independence Council dahil sabi nga ni Mang Tony yung ating declaration ng Philippine Heritage Month, so may celebration din ho kami sa June 17 sa Earl Bales Park. Yun nga yung salo-salo sa Earl Bales. Tapos after that we have our Miss Philippines and Little Miss Philippines pageant sa June 23 sa Isabel Bader. And then of course in July we have the newly established Mabuhay Cup, which we now call the M Cup. So July 19 to 22 siya. And then of course sa August is the Mabuhay Festival. The gala is August 23. And then the festival itself is August 25 and 26. Very exciting ang ating festival this year.
Bakit umiksi ang pangalan?
Not only because we have a guest from TFC, but also we have
Sinong questions sa TFC?
Shannon Pamaong and Rene Salud coming back for a fashion show. And may isa pa kaming ginagawa na exciting. First ever in Toronto. Abangan ninyo yung announcement.
Tingnan natin, Karen, sino ang artistang darating galing sa TFC?
Secret. Hindi pa namin pwedeng i-announce.
Di tatanungin natin sa guest natin.
Si Rosary ang tanongin din nyo dahil secret. Maski sa amin, di namin alam.
Ganun ba?
Oo.
Oh.
Ano pang masasabi mo?
Wala naman, yun lang. Congratulations dun sa ating bagong Filipino Heritage Month logo na design ni, I think her name was Jocelyn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, maganda man logo.
Yeah, very, very well done.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you.
Salamat, Karen. Pag-alagaan mo yung tatlong anak mo dyan at mahirap yung ikaw na iwan sa bahay.
Tatlo lang ba?
Tatlo ba?
Tatlo.
Yung asawa niya kasama eh.
Hindi lang. Pag binilang mo, meron pa.
Ano?
Mga alaga niyang
Hindi, basta dalawa tsaka isa. Kawawa ka naman, Ikaw
Hayaan mo na. Talaga ang buhay, di ba?
Karen, our guest is right here right now. Do you want to introduce her?
Good morning, Rosary.
Good morning, Karen. Good morning to everybody na nakikinig sa Talakayan Radio.
Hindi, bago natin pagsalita si Kari, si Rosary, kailangan banggitin natin kung sino siya ngayon. Kasi ako, alam ko ngayon si Rosary nung araw in charge lang ng mga meeting. Ngayon si Rosary po ay the ABS TFC TFC Marketing Head for Canada and Content Marketing Head for North and Latin America. Ang bigat nito. Di ba bigat to? Paano mo kaya mo sa balikat mo na? So, sige, explain mo nga sa amin kung anong to trabaho mo ito.
Ano pa rin naman po, ever since I joined TFC, I joined this marketing po. So, parang aside from Canada, I already serve the North and Latin America market. So that includes already US, and then eventually, of course, we're expanding also to the different countries of Latin America. So, ganun lang naman po. Parang kumbaga, dati kasi concentrated po sa Canada yung mga ginagawa activities or at least the market community I serve. But then ngayon po, na nag-extend na rin po pati sa US.
What I understood was that I think TFC in Canada and TFC in the US was a different entity before.
But now po, it was integrated back in 2013. So, yeah, extension for that.
Isang kondo Ross.
Isang ano na lang po siya kasi parang we call it a super region now. Parang where we integrated, let's say, we also have offices, for example, in Middle East and Europe. So, nag-integrate na po sila. Ang tawag namin doon EMEA. So, and then sa US and Canada po, nag-integrate na rin. So, we have one managing director for
North America,
for North and Latin America. But we, of course, have a country manager here. And then we also have, kaya
Rosa,
pati po yung mga activities namin ngayon. That's why ako po, yung role ko po, naging ano na rin, US and Canada.
So, Rosary, what does the marketing head, do, or in terms of your, shall we say, function with the ABS-CBN network?
Mm-hmm. Well, we create po, at least for my role, parang we do, of course, all the programs that engage the community, that promote our different products and services, and come up with projects that will allow us to reach out and continue to engage with not just our subscribers but also the Filipino community in general.
And currently, what are those shall we say, services or projects or programs that you are promoting within the month of we are still in May, right? And also in the June next month.
Opo. For the month of May po, well, in general, we still continue to promote our platforms, our TFC, which is on cable. Nasa cable po kami, lalo dito sa Toronto, we're on Rogers and Bell. And then we also have our TFC.tv, which is our online platform for those who want to watch via tablet nila or cellphone nila. And then we also have our IPTV, which everybody knows, yung box natin. So that's also, so we promote TFC. And then we also have other channels, like yung Cinema One namin, for our movies. And then we also have our theatrical screenings. Nagpapasini po kami, diba, sa Cineplex, where people can watch our different films, the ones that are screening also in the Philippines, we bring them here. And then we also have our different events, yung mga an opportunity for us to be able to engage with the community. Yung po yung mga different festivals or events that we join. We also sponsor a couple of activities, and in fact, we were just talking about the Filipino Heritage Month. We also supported the logo making contest. We also are coming up with different activities in line with the celebration of the Filipino Heritage Month.
Speaking of the Filipino Heritage Month, I would like to thank you for donating 1,000 to the cash prize for the winner of the logo contest. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to the winner.
Oo nga. Karen, ano pa, mayroon ka bang tatanungin kay Rosemary?
No, I'll just let her discuss their plans kasi madami silang project na upcoming.
Yeah, mahirap mahagilap nga si Rosary, di ba? Ilang buwan mo binukto, Tony?
Yeah.
Andito naman si Mario di ba? Pa-interview naman si Mario. So, si Mario na lang.
Yeah, he was here last year.
So, ano ngayon ang trabaho ni Mario? What will be his...
He's territory sales head. He represents Eastern Canada. So,
when you say Eastern Canada, what part of Canada?
Ano po yan? Ontario, Quebec, at saka yung mga Maritimes.
Okay. They have, I heard there is a new, some sort of reorganization or appointments of new heads in Canada as well as in North America. Is that correct?
Yes. Yung dati po naming country manager, si June Del Rosario, is now the managing director for North and Latin America. And si Raymond Abog is our country manager now for Canada.
Okay. Karen, magpapaalam ka na ba?
Yes, kasi kami papunta ng Burlington for a dance competition.
Na-dance ka?
Hindi ako.
Siya sa table
Yung
lang
panganay
siya.
ko.
Sige, ma'am.
Thank you very
Bossing.
Okay, thank you.
Regards. Okay. So, Karen, Rosary, the problem here now is what is the or let's be specific. Yung Balita Amerika ni De Lazar, hindi ba natin pwedeng gumawa rin tayo ng Balitang Canada?
Ibalik ka mo.
Ibalik po.
Ibalik ka mo.
Yeah, we used to have, kasi parang what we did was, dati po may Balitang Canada, but with the parang the integration also of US and Canada offices, then we also integrated pati yung Balitang Amerika po. So, but there is parang may clamor nga po na gusto nilang i-separate because Balitang Canada is a segment of Balitang Amerika now. That's something we will look into po. We'll see.
Kasi kailangan naman natin ng
Oo. It's something that is also in discussion because news is separate So it's independent.
That's right.
So Balitang Amerika team, that's something that they need to review.
May mga portion naman ng Balitang Amerika if there's some good news or developing news coming from Canada, sinasali naman sa Balitang Amerika.
Pinaprioritize.
Alright. So, siguro, given the situation in terms of funding, logistics, and arrangement, siguro, pinag-aaralan naman ninyo kung ibabalik or it's feasible to do that. Di ba?
Yes.
Pero papalitan na yung pangalan ng Balitang Canada imbes na Balitang Amerika.
I really don't know.
The reason I'm asking about this, Rosary, is because we have Rachel Cruz, right? We have Wong. We have meron tayong mga artists dito na pwedeng I can even extend my help or Talakayan's help in introducing people through the TV na si ganito, para mas maganda ang effect natin sa Canada.
Actually, that's also part of the pipeline, siguro something in the future that we're also in current discussions already with is content for Canada. Na naririnig naman po namin yung ano na yun. There is this demand for it. At saka there's also a need for it. Yun.
Okay.
So, ang isang tatanungin natin sino yung guest ng PIDC?
Hindi pa pwede i-announce
Okay.
Pero artista siya.
Soon, malapit na. Meron na po, pero we will announce.
But artista siya.
Opo.
First time in Canada?
Lang,
Performer po.
First time in Canada?
Hindi po.
Alam ko na yan. Alam ko na yan.
Kailangan yung tinatawag na element of surprise. Kasama yan sa marketing strategy na tinatawag.
At saka, in fairness, ni-request po ng PIDC itong performer na to.
Bakit hindi alam ni Karen?
Alam na ni Karen.
Karen
Sabi nga ni
Sabi
Karen,
niya, hindi niya alam
secret.
Maaaring alam ni Karen yun, but she's not actually officially to declare and announce. So, siyempre, kailangan din naman yung at least karoon ng tinatawag na promotional strategy. Okay. So, Rosemary, right now you're the marketing head of a big organization, and of course there are many events in the Philippines and also events in Canada and also America and the United States, shall we say, na it's impacting also your operations sa inyo. Okay, so what do you say about the reorganization in terms of promotion, in terms of marketing, in terms of say elements ng inyong program? Is it proceeding according to your plan or goals or something?
At least the way
Mabigat ba ang tanong ka? Sorry.
At least the way I understand your question, Tito Tony, is one thing that we're doing not really differently but more this year is that I think the strength of ABS-CBN globally is that we have offices or kumbaga on-ground presence all over the world. I think that's our strength. So it gives us the opportunity to reach out to the community, go grassroots, have really physical interactions with the Filipino community, which is what we're doing now. extensively. That's why I've been away for a bit. We went to Hawaii, we went to Texas, we're going to Virginia, we're going around Ontario, we're going to Quebec. Kasi we want to be able to understand, are we offering the right products? Is there something else that we can do and do better? Is there a segment of the market that we haven't served yet? Primarily yung youth po, no, yung mga kabataan. That's already here in Canada, 30% of the Filipino population are already millennials. So, ano po ang pwede namin magawa para sa kanila? It's not necessarily them watching our programs, baka hindi na po talaga relevant sa kanila yon. So what can we do for them?
Lalo na sa aming mga may young ones.
Yung mga young ones nyo po, di ba? How can we help also the parents like yourselves connect your kids to their being Filipino pa rin? Is there something that TFC can do?
Yeah.
Nung pa kami, Tony, nung araw pa, nagbalak na kami tatayo kami ng eskwelahan ng Pilipino.
Opo.
So that the kids will be, inculcated in their mind ang pagka-Pilipino nila by language.
Opo.
Hindi lang yung nag-aral sila, nagbasa sila, but they can speak it, they can learn how to do things like Filipino way. Para sa akin yan ang ultimate goal ng grupong gagawa. And that's why yung grupo ni Tony ngayon, ganun ang ginagawa.
Okay. Is there such thing, if you don't mind my question, is there such thing as an educational component within the, within the many programs and services and products of ABS-CBN in relation to the operations in North America?
I think that's one of the insights that came out during the time that we were going around is language kasi is the gateway for us for at least for your kids or for the kids to still be connected. Kasi nga yun nga gusto kong po itanong sa inyo, yung mga anak nyo ba nagtatagalog pa? Kung dito na sila napanganak, do they still speak Filipino? I'm saying Filipino because it could be Tagalog or it could be different dialects. Diba? So, and one of the things that during, when we were inciting and we were going around, isa po yun sa napag-usapan is like, should we help also in terms of educating in terms of language? I think one of the reasons kasi a lot of, we've heard that a lot of our subscribers, they let their children watch our programs basically because di ba may subtitles po. So natututo daw yung mga anak nila sa subtitles and learn Tagalog that way. But that's just probably one way, and there could be different ways. There could be maybe somewhere in the pipeline we could discuss about probably the language, how we can also help.
I asked this question because if you listen to Balitang America, it's more presented in the English language, right? Correct me. I have not seen or I have not watched any Tagalog program or using the Filipino language, or shall we say program in terms of radio, broadcast or interview or radio program. Ginagamit ng ating lingwahe. Sabi nga. Do we have that?
Meron.
So mali ako. What is that?
Meron po kasi tayo yung DZMM.
Okay.
And MOR 101.9. That's under the premium package po kasi. So hindi po
I see. I got it. Wala kasi akong premium package. Ano bang tawag doon? Simple pa? Ano bang tawag doon?
Light.
Light package. So,
pero si Tita po, enjoy daw po sa mga programa niya. Lahat pinapanood.
Yeah. Halos maghapon yun. Nag-uumpisa yun ng alas 7 hanggang alas 4. Wala na nga akong time. Makatapos sabi, sige, ikaw naman manood. Wala na, inaantok na ako. So, yun lang ang aking karanasan.
Hindi ko nakakasingit.
Hindi ako makasingit. Dahil kailangan, Anyway, so ang aking I heard also, if not necessarily heard, but I know that there is some sort of reorganization from top of the ABS hierarchy. At ngayon, parang mga kabataan na ang pumapasok, di ba? So there's some sort of projection na ika nga nililipat na yung sistema or whatever, the leadership into young ones. And one of that is you and si Rain Abug ba yan or something? De Rosario or something? Ganon. So, I wish the ABS CBN leadership with, good promise and best wishes for a more stable and more productive operation. So,
okay, Rosary. Marami kasi ngayon talaga ang mga Pilipino na walang cooperation from their parents. Ang nangyayari, hindi nila kinakausap ang mga anak niya. Just like my daughter who's in Germany. Hindi niya makakausap ang anak niya iba kasi kailangan German ang kanilang salita doon. But, sabi niya, gusto niya na enroll yung anak niya na makapagsalita rin ng Tagalog. Because that, alam mo, maybe nasa buhay na namin yung pagka-nationalistic namin, na kailangan talaga tayong Pilipino kahit saan. Yun ang aking, kaya sabi ko nga sa kanila, I will support any kind of Filipino endeavor as long as pang-Pilipino talaga. Kaya that's the only way. We have to support it that way.
I think also that's why, and those are the insights we also gathered, that it's also the responsibility of the parents.
That's right.
No? Kasi po, pag tinatanong namin, nagsasalita pa po ng Tagalog or Filipino ang mga anak ninyo? How are they still connected? Do they still eat Filipino food? Ganyan. And I came across a student one time here in Toronto who interviewed me for her paper. And I asked a very simple question after the interview, and I said, "Do you speak Filipino?" And that brought her to tears. And I felt bad because parang she wanted her, I think she was already at that stage where she was seeking her identity. Kasi syempre ang mga bata iba-ibang stages. I think siguro probably when they were in high school, they still wanted to assimilate, so they wanted to meet new friends, ganyan. But at a certain age, probably towards end of university or probably when they graduate, and that's the time they start asking questions. And ang nasabi lang niya was that mother didn't want to teach. She also wanted to learn ingredients of certain Filipino dishes na hindi maituro, or siguro may dahilan yung magulang. Maybe there's a story behind it, but it was the frustration of the child. So I think that's why parang communication is very key to I'm not a parent, so the dynamics probably is something that's relevant or important to still connect them.
So practically you're saying that there's some sort of a problem or situation, there's some communication gap or some sort of the first generation, the second generation, it's not interconnected in a way that the child should learn Tagalog or Filipino and also the Filipino culture or something. So sabi mo nga, you mentioned about assimilation. We are done with assimilation, and then they should go back and then try to know and understand their identity. So maaari sabihin natin, i-blame natin ng parents na maaring there is no conscious determination on the part of the parents to at least help the child or understand the Filipino culture or history and everything, right?
Yes, but there are a lot of parents, lalo what impresses me here in Canada is there are a lot of kids who speak very fluent, yung walang accent na Tagalog or Filipino, and still speak, of course, the fluent in English, no? And they were born and raised here. So merong ganun din, marami rin. And I think the nice thing about being here is that you're allowed to embrace your culture. So there's not much, I'm sure there's discrimination.
Motivation lang talaga. It has to be motivation.
Yeah, I think
motivation.
So.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So,
mapahingayin muna natin daw si Rosemary.
Rosary.
Dahil Gusto niya niyang pahinga muna siya.
Palagay ko, dating girlfriend mo pangalan ni Rosemary.
Ang dami kong girlfriend ng pahinga.
May
I married to one woman.
Sige.
50 years. Pero mga akong girlfriend.
Okay, hanap buhay muna, Bobby.
Kumusta kabayan? Ito si Rafael Nebres, General Manager ng Action Honda. Para makatipid, mapabilis, pagbili ng Honda sasakyan, kami laging may paraan. Laging may sales events at promotion, tama sa iyong kakayahan. Please call us at 416-281-1234, 416-281-1234. Bibili ka o hindi, it's always my pleasure to talk to our kababayan. Mabuhay!
Sa yumak na magsama-sama ipadala ang ating cargo. Serbisyo ay hindi nagbago. Ang yumak ay totoo. Saan pa man ang iyong pamilya, ang yumak ay mayroong serbisyo. Kahon ninyo'y walang peligro. Darating maayos at magaling.
Kayo nakikinig sa Talakayan.
Alright. It's may political commentary for
Okay.
short. Ang una kong sasabihin is about what's happening in the Department of Tourism. As you all know, the Tourism Promotions Board Chief Honsyo Cesar Montano is hot water, sabi nga. And he said in defense of his release of 80 million pesos na it's quite controversial. It's about the Buhay Karinderya. Okay, Buhay Karinderya project na binigay niya yung 80 million doon sa isang kaibigan ni former Secretary Teo. Okay, so sabi niya wala siyang responsibility roon. It was asked by Secretary Teo to release the fund, so he released the fund of 80 million sa Buhay Karinderya project. Remember, the Buhay Karinderya project is some sort of promoting buying farm produce things from farmers in the Philippines. It is also to promote cuisine in the Philippines. Yun ang project ng Buhay Karinderya. So malaking pera itong 80 million binigay sa isang kabigan. So ika nga naghuhugas kamay but apparently Cesar Montano has cleared himself in response to the questions of the new Secretary Puyat, di ba? Puyat nga ba yun? Yeah. So Puyat, yun ang kwan. So yun ang latest tungkol sa tourism. Alalahanin nyo, bisita natin Secretary Theo rito last year. And the Secretary Puyat, as what I gathered, is that she is not keen into renewing the some sort of 8 million peso contract with Rene Salud na yung pagpupunta sa mga fashion show. Yun ang kwandos.
Part ata yun ng 80 million.
Part ba ng 80 million? I don't know.
The contract is not 80 million, it's 300 million.
Oh, okay. Whatever the amount, there is still a big amount. Okay, so maaaring magkaroon ng impact ito sa ating PIDC program dahil lagi natin bisita di ba? Si Rene Salud and some other fashion models. All right, let's move on. And then dito naman sa kaso ni Sereno, hindi ko maintindihan kasi by co-warrant to decision of the Supreme Court of 8-6 nawala siya. She was ousted but without the benefit of having the Senate do the task of doing the impeachment process. Kasi constitutionally, sabi nga nila, trabaho ng Senate ito. Bakit ang sarili nilang sila ang nag-co-warranto? Co-warranto means a petition by somebody bringing the case to the Supreme Court. So, nagdesisyon ng Supreme Court na tanggalin yung isang nila, Chief Justice Sereno. Pero trabaho ng yun. So, there's some...
Hindi nila tanggal. They were just able to register na meron siyang problema. But hindi man tanggalin ng Supreme Court ang isang judge nila.
Natanggal. 8-6 na. She's no longer the Chief Justice.
Hindi tinanggal. From the very beginning, hindi siya Chief Justice. Yun ang kanilang co-warranto.
Yun ang kanilang
ang she was not qualified. So, tinanggal na rin because she was the sitting Chief Justice. So, tinanggal siya in a way dahil she's no longer sitting Ngayon, anong mangyayari sabihin na natin for debate purposes, anong mangyayari sa mga decision niya? Ganun din.
Ganun pa rin.
Hindi, disregard yun. So, it's a matter of...
hindi disregard kasi associate justice siya
No. Chief Justice siya.
Hindi associate justice siya bago siya naging Chief Justice.
Oh, pero...
so, it doesn't mean na associate justice pa rin siya ng Supreme Court, hindi lang siya Chief Justice.
Hindi lang siya Chief Justice. Okay. You have a point.
Parang
okay.
You were never born.
Okay. Pero sabi nga, ang butuhan sa Senate, yun tawag 14 out of 23 senators are against such ruling na tanggalin siya. Alright? Sabi nga nila, it's more of ano tawag doon? Assumption or shall we say kinukuha nila ang rule ng Senate na dapat ang Senate, because it's a constitutional position, ang Senate ang dapat magkuha noon.
Sabi naman ng ibang senador, hindi naman daw siya Chief Justice, kaya walang i-impeach.
Well, ganun na lang yun.
Okay. Ang problema dito talaga, kailangan they have to settle first kung they're ousting her as Chief Justice, as associate of the Supreme Court. Otherwise, they only do is just submit what they have found out or their suggestions or decisions to the Senate for impeachment.
So, yan ang kanila. Ang sabi ng iba, it's a bad precedent na nangyari yan. Ngayon, going back to yung nag-file ng case ng co-warranto, kinakwa naman siya ngayon, inaakusan naman si tawag dito si Kalida, the Solicitor General, ng tinatawag na graft in corruption dahil meron siyang agency, security agency, na it's more of a conflict of interest, di ba? Kaya sabi noong Jocelyn Acosta Nisperos, kailangan naman ipakilala niya, niya na lahad niya yung kanyang SALN dahil doon tinanggal si Reno SALN, yung Statement of Assets, Liabilities and Network. Kailangan ilabas din niya para masabi naman na talagang din siya, wala rin siyang tinatagong kumbaga mga pera sa maaaring galing sa ibang Alright. And then, as you know, Senator Aquilino Pimentel may not be the sitting Senate President starting next week. Ang balita is Senator Vicente Soto III ang magkakuan. But nakikiusap si Secretary Pimentel na siya muna maupo hanggang October this year dahil gusto niya sa third na nga ba yun? Yung tawag doong October ba?
Para mag-file siya ng candidacy.
At saka yung tinatawag na State of the Nation Address, yung SONA, di ba? Ni Duterte, pangatlong taon na.
July yata yun.
Kaya gusto niya siguro maupo siya. At yun ang request niya. So we exactly don't know how politics in the Senate works. Okay? So, ang aking panghuling tinatawag na yung problema rin ni President Duterte sa tinatawag na yung you resign. Dahil sabi ni Chief Justice yung ousted justice na kailangan mag-resign din ng presidente. So, ang sabi naman na kagagawan mo yun, so you try to suffer from what the consequence was or is. So, blaming dito, blaming doon. So, yan ang ngayon.
Pero paano yun? Kasi kay Sereno, she was appointed, right? Kay Duterte, he was elected.
Yeah. Ganun ang politics Kasi pag sinasabi na ni President Digong na magre-resign ikaw pag may nakita kayong kamalian, pag may nakita kang gano'n, lagi yun ang kanyang So, this is still politics. Bumababa ang kanyang satisfaction rating. Alright? Yan lang po ang pananaw ni Tony San Juan. And thank you.
Okay.
Tampuhin ka naman talaga, Jess.
Okay.
Yes.
Pero pagsasalitain muna natin si kaibigang Nelson.
Ang Toronto Syndicated Network ay nagpapasalamat sa mga nakinig at nakikinig sa amin for the past 14 years. Kayo pong nagsilbing inspirasyon ng Talakayan Radyo Pilipino.
Ayan. Dito na po tayo sa portion magpapaalam sa atin sa Rosary. Pero
Girlfriend talaga niya.
pero kailangan sabihin niya sa atin muna ang mga balak niyang gawin.
Wow. Tama
Mga
yun.
plano.
Tama
mga
yun.
plano niya. Haba nun, no? Ngayon napaisip siya.
Hindi, huwag ko nang sabihin lahat. Sabi, ano lang yung
Synopsis lang.
immediate program na gagawin mo?
Well, first and foremost, marami pong salamat sa pag-imbita nyo sa akin dito. Pasensya po, it took a while to accept this invitation. But then, thank you for the opportunity that you always give to TFC na para ma-share namin yung mga proyekto namin, ano yung mga plano namin para sa community. Maraming salamat po. Well, just for June, siguro i-share lang namin because I've been joining some of the meetings ng Filipino Heritage Month Council. We have been actively participating and we want to be involved, especially it being the first time that we're celebrating it. Filipino Heritage Month. So, ang balak lang po ng TFC is to have a film festival of digitally remastered films for the whole month of June. This is hopefully we're trying to iron out a partnership with the Toronto Consulate, and then also we will still continue yung pag-participate namin dun sa mga different fiestas. Sa June, we are participating sa Fiesta Extravaganza here sa Vaughan. This is the first time, so we're excited and hopefully we'll come up with something new for the Filipino community, something new and something different. Yun. And then, of course, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga subscribers ng TFC. And hopefully, we will come up with more projects and programs even for non-subscribers. So, maraming salamat.
Doon sa Fiesta Extravaganza, parang may nakita kong artistang guest ninyo or
si Kim
guest.
Chu po at saka si JR.
Si Kim sa kanya.
And then,
Sino yan? Si JR?
Kim Chu.
JR is a singer po.
Yun si singer. Okay.
And then, yun, opo silang dalawa.
Alright.
Okay, mga kaibigan, yan po ang aming pinakamamahal na si Rosary.
Uy, natama din.
Tama ako ngayon.
Iniisip na maigi ni Jess eh.
Hindi ka siguro
pero mali yung pangalan.
Hindi siguro nagro-rosaryo itong si Jess
Hindi nga. Basta meron na akong rosaryo eh. Meron na akong Trinidad.
May Caridad pa.
Ay, nagbibilang na.
Pero isa lang asawa ko. For 50 years.
Wala naman kami sinasabi kung ilan eh.
Hindi tulad nyo. Ang nagaling nyo magsalita, sarap ng mga asawa nyo. Pero
ngayon, ay gusto mong sundan ng mga yapak namin, lalo na si Nelson. At saka si Joe Damasco.
Okay, mga kaibigan, kami po ay magpapaalam na sa pagitan ni TFC head na si Rosary.
ABS-CBN. TFC.
At halinawa maging maligaya yung trabaho ngayon. At ano man ang kailangan mo sa amin, kami po ay nakahanda.
Thank you po. Thanks, Tito Jess.
We will talk about it. Meron akong binabalak na gawin so that we can pursue our program. Okay?
And more power to Talakayan. Maraming salamat.
Thank you.
Thank you din. Bye-bye.
And on behalf of Talakayan Righteous, shall we say another thank you to Rosemary Escano po. Rosary Escano nga.
Sabi mo Rosemary.
Wala akong sinabing Rosemary.
May Rosemary ka rin
Okay, Rosary Escano sabi ko. Okay, and for sharing with us her insights, her thoughts and plans for listeners and subscribers of ABS-CBN, especially TFC. It's isang malaking karangalan namin. At nagpapasalamat din ang Filipino Heritage Month Council sa inyong suporta sa aming discussions at also the prizes that you have made to our logo contest. Thank you very much, Rosary.
Okay. So, kami po ay ang grupo po ay nangmamaalam na at kami po ay matatapos na rin pwede simulan natin sa pinakabata.
Tony?
Tony?
Ito po si Tony naman, nagpapaalam na at sana po ay makinig at manood kayo sa susunod na broadcast ng Pilipino, Talakayan Radyo Pilipino. At yun lang po. At makinig kayo lagi. At masasayahan kayo sa aming programa. It's a public affairs program going on every Saturday. Salamat po.
At marami ho salamat ho sa mga nakikinig ho sa amin ngayon. Next week na ho ulit.
Sibawi po ito sa susunod na linggo. Sabado, magkita-kita po tayo.
Ayan. Hanggang sa susunod na Sabado kami po ay namamaalam na ano man ang ibig yung talakayan namin sa aming palatuntunan. Tumawag lang po kayo sa 416-441-2887. Salamat at magandang hapon.
Thank you for listening to Talakayan.
The hours fade, the moments fly, and time never stands still. We now look into the pool of memories and pause a while in pious meditation to think of the things we did and did not do but should have done, and hope that in tomorrow we shall improve upon today. Good day, pleasant weekend, Diyos mabulos sa indong gabos.
Inyong natungayan ang isa na namang pagtatanghal na ang programang Talakayan, Radyo Pilipino. Hanggang sa susunod na Sabado para sa mga usaping napapanahon at mga ulat na dapat bigyan ng tuon. Talakayan, Radyo Pilipino.